Hello guys, and welcome to another video. I'm doing back-to-back videos now, and part 3 to this comparison. And this comparison I'll be facing the W-King X20 against the rival, the BoomBox 3. For many people, the BoomBox 3 is the more expensive speaker, and generally that is the case, but for me it was actually an exception. I bought the BoomBox 3 for around $330 on Black Friday, whilst I bought the W-King X20. I had to import it from Germany for 350 USD, which is quite a bit more. So for me, the W-King is the more expensive one, but the JBL feels like the more premium option still. This is still a very interesting comparison, and for many people the W-King is the way cheaper alternative, and I want to see how they stack up against each other. Without any further ado, the video will be in 4 parts basically, or 5 if you count this introduction. I'll be doing first around 50% volume against 1v1, and then I'll go off axis and still get around 50% volume 1v1, and then I'll go back a little bit and turn them up to 100 and compare them there, and then I'll do a summary after this. So that'll be all for now. Enjoy the video. So the takeaway when it comes to this comparison between the W-King X20 and the BoomBox 3 is the following. Battery life is the winner right here. The W-King, way better battery life. And you also charge via USB-C, while you charge via mains with the BoomBox 3, which is more convenient. You also have more ways of transporting the W-King with the included strap here that you can remove, and you can also use just the handle on the speaker. That is metal on the BoomBox 3 and plastic on the W-King. So when it's hot outdoors, the handle gets hot, and when it's cold, the handle gets cold on the BoomBox 3 faster than the W-King. Other than that, both speakers float in water. They both have an app, and the app included with the W-King is way better because of the amount of band EQs. However, one thing to mention is that you can only pair the W-King X20 to another W-King X20, whilst the BoomBox 3 you can use Party Boost to pair up basically unlimited amount of speakers now. But the BoomBox 3's Party Boost is getting a bit old now, and AuraCast is their newest compatibility thing they have, or pairing protocol. So not all JBL speakers can pair it with other JBL speakers. So you need to have a Party Boost compatible speaker, like for example this Charge 5 right here can be paired up to this BoomBox 3, for example. Yeah, now that we got the technicalities out of the way, they both weigh around the same, 7.1 kg and 6.7, so around the same. W-King slightly heavier, but yeah, around the same. But now that we got that out of the way, sound quality. Lower volumes. It's quite easy, honestly. It's the W-King that gets it with this personalized EQ, I have to mention. Without the EQ, the W-King sounds very dull, and the sound is not very good at all. It sounds a bit peaky, and yeah, I don't know. It doesn't sound that great, honestly. And we have the BoomBox 3 here with its big rumbly bass, which is really great if you're listening to certain types of genres like house music or modern hip-hop or pop music, but it's not a complete bass. And the bass lacks upper bass in general, and that's the BoomBox 3's downfall, whilst the W-King here does not put an extreme emphasis on the upper bass. It still retains more bass with the included EQ that you can mix sound with, and so that's basically it on lower volumes. And of course the mids, I forgot to mention that as well. The mids are not that great on the BoomBox 3. They sound all right at lowest of volumes, but as soon as you go above like 20% volume, they sound really peaky, especially indoors, I think. The W-King has one main issue at lower volumes that I also forgot to mention. It is that it has a lot of pink noise, a lot of static noise in the background that goes like shh, something like that in the background for the entirety of the time. If you're not playing at too low of a volume, it's not too annoying, but I do think that is pretty annoying, and you cannot get rid of it, as I know of right now. And the JBL does not suffer for anything like that, so you might prefer it just because of that. But the sound signature with the EQ that you get in the W-King is definitely a step up compared to the JBL. If we're talking about louder volumes in general, the sweet spot for the JBL here is around 60 to 70% volume when the bass is at its peak. This is not the sweet spot for the W-King, however. The sweet spot for the W-King, I think, is even higher at around 90% volume, because the JBL pushes the bass to around 80%, then it cuts off completely, and you don't get any more bass when you increase the volume. You only get treble, while the W-King keeps on pushing the bass, and it's way more linear than the BoomBox 3. So I think the W-King just also at maximum volume is the better option here. Just pushes a lot more, and it sounds cleaner. It's a better sound when it comes to accuracy, I guess, when it comes to how flat it is. Some people might prefer the JBL when it's a bit more sparkly, but I think a lot of details, or at least for me, I can't hear as many details on the BoomBox 3 as the W-King. But as I said, it's a bit sparkly, and it got still slightly more deep bass than the W-King, no matter what volumes you put them at, even though the W-King does have more bass in general, 50 Hz and upwards. Yeah, I think that's about it. I think the W-King plays better with basically every genre except those more modern music types, like, of course, as I said, modern pop, hip-hop, and house and electronic music. But rock, for example, older pop, classical music, that's more the W-King performs better. Still, the W-King is not without its faults. It's a cheaper build. You can feel that JBL is the more premium option when holding both, and how the plastic looks and whatnot. So of course that is to mention, but you just get a lot more with the W-King, especially if you can get it for a good price, which I did not. I paid more for the W-King than the BoomBox 3 right here, which is pretty weird, but considering it, I'm still happy with the price I got for around $300, and the BoomBox 3 likewise $300. So, you you pay what you get, I guess. But that's about it. Thank you for watching. If you have any more thoughts or I forgot to mention something you feel is important, just ask in the comments and I'll try to respond as quickly as possible. Take care.